I know him, but I don't even know who the hell it is because of the name. But shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody. That's one thing I had been trying to like say it because it's
Trying to
not
put
really a
person
word.
with
And that name not really a word, so it's like Mr. P2257. What it do? You know, you gotta like kind of get it. Welcome back. Thank you for welcoming me back, Boop. It's been so long, y'all. I'm in here on like bad nerves. Like can't start nothing right. I don't know what the problem is.
That means it's gonna be a great show.
That mean the show grade be killer.
We're gonna be talking about some bullshit, but
So I don't know why that other is showing exactly to the
Not
TV.
bullshit. That's exactly what it be. See that?
But he has
That
to-
attitude towards the whole situation
Right.
that we already talked about.
We're gonna get to the. Just want to make sure we can hear. We can, and we can, and we can.
so
Over on
good
Facebook,
over there,
Josephine.
YouTube.
Hello, welcome back. Totally agreeing with everything, and I love it. All right, so yeah, we're good. We're good everywhere. Topic this morning: long-term relationships. Are they for the good, the bad, or the ugly? I mean, like really. So let me say why I brought this up. So I was at a family gathering this weekend, and the conversation came up that back in March, older couples in their 70s, the wife pushed the husband down the steps, got down the steps, stood over top of him, and beat him with the cane fresh to the skull, killed him.
Damn.
They didn't find out that she did it until, I guess, like recently. That's why the story came back up. I said 70-something years, been married forever. Can you imagine how much mental or physical abuse she was taking?
I don't know, but fellas, break up with a bitch when you're 70.
I mean, I'm saying, I'm
Not
asking
when
y'all.
you
Hey, Michael
70.
Curl. Hey, Monique
That's
Hurst.
cold.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Instagram over here jumping off. Rodney Pierce, always in the building. Love it, love it,
But
love
see,
it.
I noticed somebody had commented when you had posted that, and it was saying something like Alzheimer's or something. Man, she had on motherfucking Alzheimer's.
No, I said
She thought that
well,
out.
when we was talking about it, I said that sometimes I feel like that can be attributed to behaviors when you get of age. Like
True.
I don't think all of them are because she taught the because I don't think that's because the woman might be tired of the guy or the guy taught of him the woman. Sometimes it could be because mental illness taken.
Yeah, it could.
And again, you don't know, man. He might have been cheating with a young whore.
Or
That too. Or he could. Hey, big sis. Good morning, Denise.
And them old dudes take that Social Security check and pay a light bill in a heartbeat.
It could be like I'm thinking from my angle, 70-something years old. She had to have looked at him and say, "Nigga, I'm tired of
disgust
you,"
me.
and pushed him down the steps
I'm sorry,
and got
that shit
over
not
top
funny.
of him and beat him with the cane.
Like, God
She
damn it,
was
Henry.
She was sick of Henry ass.
Yeah, she was mad.
I mean, it's so many different nuances with that, man. It's like, I don't know, because, you know, I've seen older couples where they just tolerate each other. The love and all that been gone. They
Been
just
gone.
dead.
And so many people be like, "Oh, cause I've been together with my mate, blah 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 years," and then other people say, "Oh, cause I said my grandparents been together 100 years." Then I look at them and like, "Wow, how you do it?"
Whole time, Pop live in the basement with another bitch.
With a whole nother chick, and he got 3 families on the next block over.
But he probably been had the 3 families.
Yeah, but I'm just saying how people glorify what they see.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody like my grandfather. You want somebody to beat you up and cheat on you?
You're right. Cause that's what he did. I don't get it. I don't get it. We got a couple topics already.
I mean, anytime a man, period, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat code. Anytime you allow a man to do everything for you, and you just sit back, don't take that as like, oh, I got a good life. I don't have to do anything. That nigga setting you up, man.
That's cool.
You can't say shit to a certain degree.
Cause he running.
Now you may be cool. You may be cool with it. Oh yeah, he take care of me. He look out for me. He do this. He take care of all the bills. Whole time you married Ike Turner and don't even know it. And the motherfucker just turn around. Bitch, do what I say. I do everything. They'll throw that shit in your face.
And all people looking at on the outside like, you shouldn't leave because he is a good man. He do this for you. He do that for you. And women have a tendency to be like, you know what, girl, you right. But she ain't in there when he knocking your jaw loose.
take advice from the Caucasian movies. When Wyatt throws Sarah out the house, he keeps the kid. She walking down the street lonely in the rain, don't know how to do anything. She had to start working in a pizza shop. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I tell anybody these days and times, get yours as well. You know what I mean? Learn something yourself too, because back in the day was totally different. Times was slower. Yeah, the woman was supposed to be in the house or whatever, but ma'am, if you choose that, that's on you. But just know you're not gonna really reap benefits from that, because you learn and gain nothing but how to be a mother. That's it.
I mean, I think you should just find avenues of entrepreneurship in that realm. Like, if that's your life, if you're a housewife, that's cool. I just feel like you should find something that you're good at, a hobby, a craft, or something, and then figure out a way to make
I
money.
want to see writing kids.
That way, you're not never fucked over by nobody financially.
I mean,
But you got to line that up though. Everybody now, a lot of men then weren't okay with the women that lining stuff up like that. Rodney Pierce said, gosh, I'm so sorry.
these days a lot of men are to stay at home.
That's it.
Dirty motherfucker.
Rodney Pierce said, it's a thin line between love and hate, and people snap.
Yeah.
People snap when their world is taken away or changed. And my thing is, I don't even know, like, at 70 something years old, how much did it change? Like, she probably just was at a tire point.
She might have put up with quite a bit.
70 something, she probably put up with so much from that man.
How long they been together?
It doesn't say how long they been together.
Yeah. And a lot of men these days, you know, I had to side with the ladies sometimes. A lot of men these days are out of control, man.
And they take it
You
to
know
the
what I
limit.
mean?
They
Just
take
like
it far as they can.
I ain't gonna speak on it too long or whatever, but like with the dude, you know, beating up the lady in a damn store, like, yo, what are you doing, guys? Like, the fuck? I'm not a woman, but I gotta ask sometime where the men at.
And I think I saw that when I was looking for this story last night. The guy told the lady, say something else and I'm gonna bang you.
Yeah, get your food.
And
lady.
then he banged her.
Yeah.
And then hit her again. Like, nonstop. And then the son shot him.
Yeah, as he should have.
They talking about something. She text him. The fuck? I would have texted my dog if I could. And he understand and bring the get. The fuck you mean?
And the motherfucker would have hit my mother.
Well, you know, they apparently threw all the charges out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. But it been drastic. They'd have had to send me to Shepherd Pratt. They wouldn't even been in jail.
Yeah.
They'd have rolled me right past Central Booking. Man, we got to take you up there. Because they wouldn't have found him, man. He'd have been cut up everywhere.
Could you imagine getting a text from your mother, the man in the store just banged me more than once?
Or about to.
I'm already outside of my mind. Over on Instagram, Judy Fulltime said, you told Harpo to beat me. And a lot of times, men were told, yo, get her straight.
Yeah.
You just got get her together, jack her up, blah, blah, blah. I've seen movies where they actually told women that.
One of my favorite scenes on the Mac, when him and the dude was in the car, the dude had the rollers in his head for his perm, and he was talking to the Mac. And he said, man, you know, I don't know what to do, man. It's the third time this bitch come up short or whatever. He said, put a foot in her ass.
Like,
you know
that wasn't like saying that was nothing.
And it was natural for pimps to beat the chicks. They'd be out there with a black eye with some sunglasses. They still selling that vagina.
They still. Tone, can you get to some of the topics? Because I don't have it on this yet.
Oh, shit. Let me see.
Yeah, that's
well, Buddha, can you go to the group and get some of the topics? It's tough. It seemed like to me, like in the 60s, it was like if you ain't beat your girl, yo, you crazy. You ain't never hit her. Like that, every movie was like, oh, you don't hit her.
Yeah, but see the thing about it, V, I never condone a dude hitting a woman.
Never.
I never did that. I've been hit by some chicks, but I'm not hitting no female, man. I watched my mother and father get into it and shit, man. So that shit touches me a little different. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Shit crazy.
Yeah, but this the thing, though.
Yeah. I think the crazy part about that is they make it seem as if it's like really okay.
What you mean, to hit him?
What is it that make relationships end so quickly these days?
I think what make relationships end so quickly these days, one, I hate to say it, ladies. It be a lot of times it be the money or the lack thereof. Because women are so well, because I can make this, well, I can do that by myself, blah blah blah. Before you know it, they like ready to go. Everything looks better on the other side. Where years ago, if women cheated, they kind of snuck did their thing and it was whatever.
I think a lot of women were taught by the mom to lead them to bitterness.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, and you said that before. Real quick, Rodney Pierce said, "Gee, men and women once together for so many years, you see the best and the worst. But I think most of all, you have conditioned yourself to that other person's bullshit. But yes, people wake up and be done. And I agree with that. I have to disagree with the part with the mother, with what you said about the mothers kind of teach the daughters to be bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of them. I'm not saying every mother, but I'm just saying.
But like, what kind of example can you give me that you think a mother might have told her daughter?
I've heard females tell their daughter like, you don't need no man, you don't this, you don't that. So then if you
I have heard that
keep
before.
hearing this all your life,
nobody's ever gonna be the man.
And then for one, nobody's never gonna be good enough because it's gonna play in your head what your mom said.
How you don't really need him anyway.
If your dad telling you, hey, you don't need a man, but you should want one. Right. Because you don't want to go out here showing your snow. You don't want to go out here and change your oil. You can do it. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Single night.
I'm going to show you how to do this.
Y'all want to take care of each other.
But, the whole, all right. I've said ill stuff before, but I'm kind of tired of the man versus woman thing because that shit is set up by design. They want us to hate each other, man. They want us to because you think about it too. People in a relationship or marriage or whatever, they can build shit. They can bring money to the table. You know what I'm saying? And then I always say a lot of people too weak to even be in a relationship. They make up all these excuses not to be in one.
Not excuses, literally, because I know I'm a runner when it comes to the word relationship. Over on Facebook, Mike Ham said the lack of communication. Gary Steele said because they're based off of sex. As always, but ignoring the signs because of it, not getting to know each other, getting in a relationship within 2 to 3 weeks. Michael Carl said because they thoughts. Big Toe said stuck in not healed from the past. That's a big deal too.
Yeah, for sure.
Monique Harris came in to say, I agree with Gary Steele. Having sex with folks and not getting to know the person first. You can't learn a person in 2 weeks or a weekend. Lack of communication is a big one at Mike Ham and Big Tone. Yes, true, but we should already have closed that chapter, but people don't.
Keyword should.
Keyword is should have. Nettie Bell said, not being healed from what hurt you in the first place. It will hurt you in the past. Allowing your mind to harbor old feelings and behaviors. Chakoya Matthews said, accountability. Effort and sometimes not having healthy communication and boundaries. I think that last one was a big ha-ha for me because a lot of people will come into the relationship and act as if, because I already been doing this. So why you got a problem now? Because you wasn't in a relationship when you was hanging out all night.
Yeah.
Now you are. And there's some boundaries that need to be set. So you pick your day where growing up, most men, my dad age, that day was a Friday. Yeah. They came in, they dropped off, they changed their clothes, and the wife got whatever necessary funds for the house, but he fucked off the rest of the night.
But people think that, okay, we are humans, right? But people think just because somebody wants you that they got to deal with your shit. They really don't.
That's true.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So all that bullshit about, I've always been doing this. I've been getting my dick sucked by a bitch on Wednesday. Like, that's what right. Fly.
But Negro, do you realize that was when you were single? You're in a relationship with someone now. And then they wonder why women are so quick to say, no, I ain't interested. Because it's already bullshit. Nigga, if I see every night I'm at the club, you at the club, I already know this your thing. I'd rather not be part of your rotation.
And then the famous thing, and like I said, I got to side with the ladies, because a lot of dudes do it. you'll kick it with the chick. You know, women think way different than men.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be that way. That's why we get together and it's a balance. You understand what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker, you meet a chick, you talking to her, y'all vibing, this, that, and the third, the female 9 times out of 10, like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the sex comes in. Okay, y'all may have good sexual chemistry. Then the chick around your moms and all this type of shit. And then you turn around, I ain't ready for a relationship. You done wasted this chick time.
You done wasted this woman time. And then you wonder why she wilding your life out, why she going off. Because you lined her up like she was ready to have something
on
good.
Your car, spray painted it.
And then they want to say, oh, these bitches crazy. Guys, men provoke women to get to crazy.
But I feel like if y'all didn't say y'all was in a relationship, why would you assume that y'all in one because y'all done some shit?
Well, it's not labeling it a relationship, but it's labeling my good thing. You know we good, or do you take everybody to see your mother?
I mean,
everybody go to dinner at your mother's.
I would,
I'm too old to play like that.
Shit. If you don't say something, like I'm not going to assume shit.
I'm not going to assume it, but I am going to think this is a good space for me to relax. I'm a person who don't relax with everybody.
Yeah.
So once we do a certain amount of things, I'm in the, okay.
Yeah, you good.
Because I run from the word relationship, but I can have a good thing.
Now, when I was in my 20s, that was different. Yeah, man, this is my bitch for the week. What's your name? Okay.
You keep on going.
Yeah, my family know that. Oh, man, if they make it to the next function, they cool.
Your family actually say that to people. They told me that.
Wow.
So, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, all that lead on shit, I'm too old for that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Like, I know motherfuckers in their 50s and shit carrying a duffel bag to bitches' houses. And nigga, when you gonna grow up?
Why you gotta do this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, man, you can find some shit.
And I think that's
niggas a lot. I'm sorry to get on the niggas, but I'm always saying something about the ladies. These niggas be on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
They just don't want to settle down.
But they want everything else.
They don't want to work either.
They want everything else wasting this woman's time. Like we had a young lady to call in one day and say how she had to go and literally fill out that job applications for the guy because he kept saying he couldn't find no job.
I'm not doing that shit.
He got employed.
He need a motherfucking
He got employed just like
no,
that.
he need a mentor, not no girlfriend.
He need a whole sponsor.
Yeah, I don't got time for that.
Some dudes be looking for another mother. You know what I'm saying?
And women don't mean to, but we kind of fall into that line because we are nurturers.
Yeah, but see, with the same thing with guys, you looking for somebody to lead. The difference is he still financially probably take care of you a lot, or can, or should be able to, even if you do pay stuff.
Boo, the niggas ain't taking care.
Well, I'm just saying they supposed to be. They supposed to be.
Let me read real quick from Facebook. G Roy say, "Hey family, long time." Hey G Roy, long time no hear. Straight Talk has not been on in like 2 months, but we back.
The summer halfway over. We ain't been in ATL yet.
I don't know if it's a
what's going on.
Touche been in here saying the same thing. And that's his own family. G Roy came back to say, "How are things working?" For my man Tone with the chick. They are Tone. You tell him how it's working.
That's all right.
Yeah.
He's smiling. He's smiling. You know, men gotta be tough. For it to be Tone, it gotta be working good.
Be tough around a bunch of ladies.
Well, it's working good because it's still working.
That's a tender day.
Because this has been since Christmas. It's ready to be Christmas again. So that means
about to be no damn Christmas.
It is. Christmas is gonna be. It's already 4th of July.
Stop rushing to stuff where I gotta spend money.
Well, Lord have mercy. Well, it's already 4th of July. Let's say that. Can I say that?
Shit good.
It's good. It's good, G Roy. He actually doing pretty good. But the next topic was, give me a second, I'm getting to it. When two people get married, are they preparing for the person they really are, or the person they're lost? I don't know how I said that. Or the person, you know I was. They lost, got them. I don't even get it. Let me see.
Well, the person they've lost got them. I guess that's what that said.
Let's re-edit that. When people get when two people get married, are they preparing for the person they really are, or the person they lost? Let me say that.
Let me process that.
Because for me, it's self-love, self-awareness, and so I feel like with bettering myself, then I'm going to attract what's best for me and a mate.
I mean, I went to a wedding Saturday, and it's always good to see people that genuinely love each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
them two love each other so much, they probably could have got married in a pie factory. They wouldn't even have mattered. You know what I'm saying? Because they genuinely wanted to be married. That's how it has to be. If a dude fling you a ring, like, yeah, come on, let's just do it, shit.
Yeah, that's
Don't marry that person. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing behind that.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, that's not your person. They're just doing it because they think that's what you want to do. Or they cheated and they like, oh shit, let me hurry and marry him. So if she cheat, I can say, we wasn't married when I did it.
A lot. Oh, wow. And to me, that's you looking for everything you done lost out on. So let me go ahead and marry this person. Just to say, look, I got this compared to all the stuff I lost. But you ain't even marrying this person for who they are. Yeah. You just marrying to say you got somebody.
That shit is weird.
And to me, that's how the marriages don't last. Don't get married just to say you got somebody.
And then sometimes...
And then you don't even love them, so you're not staying anyway.
No, sometimes, too, marriages don't last because people expect too much out of a human being. So then when they get into marriage and everything they keep on expecting and it don't happen, and you charging this person with supposed to be able to do all this and then they don't, then you got issues, then you start not liking each other. I want to
not realizing this person is not that what you're picturing them to be. You got to marry who you're marrying, not all the stuff you lost with the guys you already dealt with or the women you already dealt with, because that's gone. You can't put all of that on this person if that's not even who they are. Like I don't fix houses, so don't think I'm going to come here, we're going to get married, and I'm going to rebuild the back of the house.
My second marriage... I always say it, right? My first marriage, the kid's mother, she just wanted me. You know what I'm saying? But I goofed that shit up by being me. You know what I'm saying? Then the second one was looking for super nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm not super nigga. I got flaws and all that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? People have down points in their life and all that. But when you're in a marriage, nothing is going to be on a straight, constant basis. But some people expect that shit, and that's unrealistic.
They really
There's going to be hiccups and shit.
Because I'm one of them people who don't want the issues. And if you see an issue coming, go ahead and leave out for a while. I just don't want to deal with arguing and tugging back and forward. And I'm right, you wrong, I'm big, you little. I don't want to go through that. I've been married before, and I married a person I was in a relationship forever. I just don't want to. I know it's no realistic thing that people are not going to argue in a marriage, but I look for that. I know I sound crazy.
I just feel like we should have a conversation, but after we have sex.
So you will have the argument with your mate?
No, not argue at all. Okay. It's hard to argue laying down, and if you can, you're a psychopath. And so because you're gonna sit up, like you're talking if you're laying down, especially after orgasms. If you sit up in a conversation, then you mildly want to be aggressive, and we have to convene at a later date. I'm not arguing. Because in my mind, argument leads to fights. So I don't want to have.
So you already know you want to swing.
Yeah.
Damn.
So and I don't like, but I'm just saying I don't wanna be argumentative because to me that's a form of aggression. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying I gotta hit people. Cool. Right. So I feel like arguing could lead to a party getting physical when somebody says something out of anger. Usually you're not angry laying in the bed. But the
thing is, when the sex is good from an argument, are you going to have sex every time? Because then people will look, no, I got to get her mad. Because I know once I get her mad, she going to go ham on this dick.
No, you should already go ham on the dick.
I know, but I'm saying that arguing, I've always heard that argument sex is a better sex. I don't know. I've
heard that too, bitch, why you ain't cook, bitch?
But people say that real quick over on Instagram. Rodney Pierce said compatibility and personality determine success in a relationship. You will continue to lose people until you find that one you're compatible with. You can't replace shit you lost or thought you wanted. Hey, Brene. Hey, Coach Moski. And hey, Pool365. Thanks for joining.
To the fullest. What people need to stop doing, being booed, y'all may agree, you may not disagree. Stop fucking looking.
What you mean?
They'll just come.
Stop looking.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
You know, it's people out here that are like a dude. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. 9 times, okay. A dude that wants a mate, 9 times out of 10, he lays back, chill, play the field, see what comes his way, and then he choose one. Mm-hmm. Women, a lot of women, 9 times out of 10, will get dolled up, go out, and then search, and that's a fucked up way to do it. Because if you go out there and search all the time, you're going to find some bad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're going to end up not looking correctly anyway.
Even in church.
I got a bad habit of going out and just for somebody to try to approach me. And then like, I'm trying to talk. I'm like, oh, no, thank you. I get a kick out of
you
just
like
being,
that's
you're
cool.
so pretty. Thank you. And I don't want to talk to anybody.
That's fine.
I just don't want to.
You sell timeless vibrators, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have one. I own one. And it works very well.
But I'm just saying. As far as the argument thing, okay, when I was younger, I used to say some ill shit and not care. Mm-hmm. But when you mature, it's different. But I'm sure every motherfucking chick in the world, even in foreign languages than heard a nigga get, bitch, don't make me get out this bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't make me come down there and shit the steps. Well, come down here.
Yeah. And then, but sometimes you come down there, she naked with biscuits in her hand.
So you got like Buddha. It's the sex part for her.
It is.
She gonna take it to the sex.
I mean, I'm saying I'm still gonna have a hard conversation, but it's not gonna be an argument.
But sometimes you gonna make a nigga mad because
that's cool. That's life. Shit.
If a chick got that fire and after he fucking, then you bring up some bullshit. Hey man, bitch, what you bring that?
So you
shit
just
up
blew
for?
that whole good thing I just bust off.
I'm just saying, if I gotta walk on eggshells and I can't tell you how I feel at some point, like if at least I ain't riding your back after you just got the fuck off work or something.
Nobody should be in a relationship for one where you can't talk.
Well, you can't talk to the person.
That's the start of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should be in a shell in a situation. Speak your motherfucking mind. Even if I don't like what's going to come out, it is.
That happens in relationships. You find yourself biting your tongue, not wanting to say anything because you already know it's going to lead to an argument. It's going to lead to the wrong thing. It's going to lead to somebody being pissed or something somebody got to do. A lot of people in relationships, especially marriages, bite their tongue.
Miss Shirley hid it for 50 years and pushed Mr. Henry on the steps.
And that's what I was telling them at the family gathering the other day. I said, could y'all imagine how she felt at that moment when she pushed him down the steps? And it was like, it wasn't even, she definitely meant to because it wasn't enough because she went down the steps, got his cane, and beat him in the head.
I know he wish he ain't wake up.
I just feel like it's how you talk to people always, especially, and be considerate of, how they receive things. Like, don't wait to an argument to bring shit up you've been wanting to say. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if you be like, I like how you suck my dick, however, I don't like when you use your teeth, right? And then don't wait till you're arguing and be like, bitch, that's why you can't suck dick anywhere. You always
using your fucking teeth.
Yeah. See,
and that gives her insecurity.
Exactly.
Instead of having
instead of making it
might say having that conversation.
See, I gotta side with the ladies a little bit. Niggas can't handle shit that they dish y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, prime example, man. Like my first marriage, this was before we was married and shit, man. I'm still out here doing me and all that stuff, man. She didn't know about it. This was back in the day, so I found a phone number. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I go off the handle. I told my father, hey, man, if you don't go sit your dumb ass down, you done fuck 4 whores in my house, though.
Yeah, you mad because you found the phone number?
Phone number, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
And men don't own up to that stuff.
But at least your father checked you.
Like, didn't you get dinner today, nigga? A lot of niggas ain't eat today.
Right, so go sit down. I want real quick. Shout out to Steven and Caramel that just jumped on Instagram. Over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said, "We all want to be wanted and flattered, but please stop taking shit to heart. It's just words. If a ninja is not acting on them."
Relationship takes responsibility, man.
It does.
And teamwork. And both of y'all have to want to be in the motherfucker.
I was going to say, first of all, you got to want to be there.
Yeah, they don't people don't. And listen, it's fine if you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be. But make sure you put that shit out there. Like, no, we just kicking it. I want to fuck you. I want to buy you shit. I want to take you on dates.
But you gotta also know you're gonna be held accountable for doing too many things.
Yeah.
If you only want to be cool, don't do family gatherings and shit.
But I feel like, well, don't go. If you know a nigga don't want to be in a relationship, don't do relationship.
That's your way of thinking. The average female can't handle that and just sit to the side. Why do you think, okay, a dude could be with somebody and then they have a side joint or whatever? That side joint gets tired of being number two and starts to create problems. But niggas don't know that.
Even if they had the agreement, even if they had the agreement that was the side chick.
Yeah.
I think you should keep, if you want to have a side chick, keep them in rotation.
You ain't going to hit it all.
Because she going to get tired after a while.
You ain't going to hit that victory bell in the back so many times on the side, bitch, before she get cocky.
The whole time, bitch, you mad why he was drilling another bitch that he love. So, fuck you think you up for? Like, there's nothing wrong with that if that's your route. I'm just saying. Like, stop thinking you special, bitch.
That too. If he put you in there.
Harshly spoken.
Right. If he put you in there as a side chick, then you stay in your lane. Rodney Pierce said, V, it doesn't have to be physical abuse. That mental and verbal abuse will have you pushing your partner down some steps and beating him with a cane. Rodney Pierce, I totally agree because I wasn't in a physical abusive relationship, but mentally it was overwhelming, and we had already been together so long with a 4-year age gap. So it was always what I knew was like what he thought that women should do. Like I remember one time I was younger and somebody rolled past, nobody me playing something, and I was like, that's not song. And he was like, women don't do that. Like everything was like picked apart. And then once my mother passed, I was like, there's nothing about you that makes sense to me. Why am I here?
I think the trauma from mental abuse lasts way longer than physical abuse.
Yeah, it does.
I can heal up and you can come to your senses and move the fuck on.
Yeah, and fight that ass.
But motherfucker that got in your mind, he has pretty much for the next couple years ruined it for any relationship that you think you're gonna try to get. And this because you're not over that.
It's
person.
Honestly true. The thing is, I'm over him at this point, but there's a lot of things when I see it. I see the potential of you being that.
That's trauma. And people laugh
and
when
it makes
say
it
but
hard.
That's good trauma. Because then you can forewarn somebody, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
or warning yourself, you catching yourself before you fall into the same trap.
Dust, though, of you fighting a demon that you can't conquer by yourself. I think that people, when you go through this relationship trauma, man, like, go talk to a therapist or somebody that don't know you or whatever, so you can
I get
flush
that a lot.
some of that stuff.
Yeah. Why don't you just go and just sit on somebody's couch and let it all out?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't ashamed.
Yeah,
I'm a man.
I think
shit, I had to get fucking therapy after my second marriage.
Yeah,
shit.
And I actually recommend therapy to people. It's just for me. I'd be like, I'm gonna prioritize this.
That's crazy.
I think that therapy, people, the stigma with it is this: you telling a stranger because they're gonna give you a non-biased opinion.
Right.
Some people that love you might not tell you. Like, bitch, your
a
fucking butt stink or something.
And show you how to work with it and deal with it.
A therapist smell you, they be like, well, have you ever thought about working on your hygiene a little? They get paid to say nice shit
like that.
That's what they supposed to do,
that
though.
Would be funny.
Tell you shit that other people in your life feel like they cannot.
I should be.
Because you're paying them
that
to.
kind of therapist. Like, well, bitch, nobody told you to go to Afghanistan to get a fake ass.
And see, the thing is, people... You have friends in your life who don't tell you like
the truth.
Like tell you the truth. Because I had to tell a friend before, why are you talking to that man like that? Like you don't gotta talk grimy. And even if it's grimy shit going on that we don't see at home, then you shouldn't be with him. That's what tells you he's not your person if you gotta get in front of people and put him down.
I told you.
Dumbest shit I ever heard a chick say to a dude, Like, yeah, shit, he still ain't getting none of this. Where you think he putting his dick, bitch?
Somewhere else. So.
You losing.
And
Women a lot of females don't realize when they losing, yo.
Yeah. Real quick, T said, T said, mental abuse is real. My son's father got physical with me once, maybe twice. But those negative comments he spoke to me left negative dots in my head. 7 years later, I still won't wear certain outfits.
My mother always said you can cut a motherfucker quick with words.
Yeah.
The deepest.
You understand?
And I learned how to do that.
Especially the way a dude can play on a woman's ego and shit, just start talking about, you fat bitch. Your hair always fucked up. Your eye fucked
right.
up.
Like she said, 7 years later, it's still certain clothes she won't even wear because of the things he said about her. But then to me,
like, but you fucking on me though. So now you are.
No, you just a piece of pussy I can fuck on.
Yeah, but see, but that's what they gonna say. But it's still a reflection of you, the people you let inside of you in that way.
So, or at the end of the day, I'm saying, why be here? I can't get past go. Exactly. You cut me verbally. I mean, physically, you ain't finna do it. Because I got these sisters and we going for broke like, every time. But that verbal abuse, that shit hurt.
And it's funny though, right? Because I watched Paternity Court and Divorce Court with Cutlers or whatever the hell Couples Court. And it's like the look on some of these women's faces or whatever, because I'm understand. I see where the dude probably done cut him down and this, that, and the third. But my thing is, and I challenge dudes, is like, yo, you'll talk all this shit about a chick, right? Oh, yeah, she fucked everybody. My man fucked this. She did this. She did that. She fucked a man at the corner store. But you in paternity court to see if a baby is yours. You fucked her raw.
Obviously, you fucked her.
So you talk all this. Oh yeah, she ain't.
You know shit. She was all these
such and such, such and such. And then you got this dumb look on your face when the judge say they self. Well, you slept with her unprotected. So what that make you?
You got in line, nigga. You got in line with everybody else. Over on Instagram, Rodney Pierce said, V, when you have that age difference, younger party will eventually mature and wait and see this. Life wasn't for them, and then the man who has controlled the situation will lose his power, and that's what happened. And then once we got divorced, it was like, how dare you? And then like he was like even mad at my son one time and told him like, you took my wife because I wasn't supposed to love on and keep my kid. Boy, he gave my kid like. I was walking away from him not because he cheated, because he always cheated. It was just mentally like, I can't take another put down. And my mother always raised us, you do good to people, they'll do good to you. You be nice to people, they'll be nice to you. Always raised us with that concept. You look out for people, they'll look out for you. But my mother was murdered by her husband, and she wasn't a bad person in sight. Was she slick out the mouth? Yeah, that's where I got it from. But she was just sweet and humble. Yeah. And I felt like if my mother could be murdered by her husband and she was like the best thing ever, anybody will come and do. So I'm taking all this shit for you. You could possibly come in here mad enough one day and kill me. No, I'm taking this shit for nothing.
You came out of the trance and you didn't like it because
that woke me up.
Yeah, right. Once a dude, okay, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
When I'm gonna just use me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the worst feeling in the world when you got a chick that you just fucking off on, you just doing everything. You know what I'm saying? And then they pop up, and then they find a dude and get happy. Some shit that you didn't give a shit about giving them. You be sitting around like, oh man, I lost my bitch.
And see, and that's what happened
here.
I started like even after we separated. Filed for divorce. He still, we was filing, but he would still come past, cut the grass, do stuff, because he knew in court they would say he's still doing husbandly things. So I actually moved out the house. I let him know, look, I'm seeing somebody. This a year later. I'm seeing somebody. This really has to stop. He was finding everything in his power popping up. Then I had to get ex parte orders. You can't come here. You can't come there. You can't do this. You can't do that. Because he know he lost somebody great. But why keep mistreating somebody until they get to that point where they hate you? Like I'm that old lady. If I'd have stayed with him long, I can see me pushing him down the steps and busting his head. That's how bad the mental abuse
Yeah,
was.
see?
Real quick, over on Instagram. Oh, hey, little mama, thank you for jumping in. T came back to say, enough was enough for me. After I picked myself up out of the hole, I left. That was the best thing I could do.
But I challenge people: are you damaged now? Does that hinder you now?
Like, even
It
though she's
can.
been gone, like she said, it's been 7 years. T, how does that make you feel now? Like, is it certain things in relationships that hinder you? I have to say yes. I'm gonna be honest. Real quick, she came back to say that man preyed on me, on my weakness, and to this day, as a prey, like predator, and to this day, he's in and out of shepherd prayer, alcoholic, and just mentally unsustainable.
You don't want no pussy like that.
It wasn't me, it was him the entire time. He has not seen my son in 5 years.
I'm just saying, I have to be honest, 'cause that's what we do. When a nigga sneeze wrong around B, you out the door. The last nigga sneeze like that, I ain't like it.
I'm sorry, but it's
Cut.
true. Tony, you ain't had to out me
Tone.
like that.
Tell him you be.
Can you believe this
motherfucker
motherfucker
You be
sneezed
knowing.
in my front room?
Tell him you be knowing.
And there be some specifics. Man, he went in my fucking refrigerator.
Tony, he touched the refrigerator with that
My
same
phone
hand
was
put the
ringing. He
food in.
looked to see what time it was. I can't do this. I can't do it.
And he'll be on the phone like, V, like, he'll
Damn.
say when, like, some stuff V, you really need to stop. Or he not the one. Because sometimes I do be in the right. Real quick, welcome,
You know what?
Invest with Teresa. T came back and said, and that's okay. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Loving Angie.
Well, the dude that one time about the do not disturb, that was a mess.
That was a whole mess. Actually, I talked to him
Man,
yesterday.
I wouldn't
too.
even never said no dumb shit like
What the Comante? Thank you for joining.
Like,
Who
what
that
the hell?
Comante? I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's some shit people say.
He said he
right?
had a do not disturb. He texted me, right? He texted me like 4 in the morning, 3, like 4 o'clock. And I'm a person that's up. Normally, if I haven't had an Ambien, I'm up. So I got the text and I text back. And then he texts. Then I think instead of keep texting, I just dialed the number. And the phone went to straight to voicemail. So like 7, he called and said, "Oh, my phone. Hey, Drake, Christian, thanks for jumping in." I called his phone. And he was like, "Oh no," he called me. He was like, "Oh, my phone goes on do not disturb because I drive trucks and I don't want the calls to come through all night." I said, "But you're texting me. Why are you texting me? And if I call, you already know it's me. So why not take the call?" So to me, I felt like you was in somebody's bed.
Yeah.
Or somebody in your bed. You're texting me because they sleep.
And that shit is
But
sad.
that phone call caught you off guard.
But the thing about it is, some chicks,
Hey,
not
Jim.
some
Jimmy.
dudes not used to real chicks.
That too.
Like, say what you want, nigga. I'm saying if you want to fuck the bitch, just say it. She
Say
might just want to fuck you and keep
She
it
might
moving.
just want to
You know what
fuck
I'm
you and
saying?
that's it.
There's a lot of that. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by the leading them on and line. I really want to be with you and all that. Man, you don't want to be with the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
And why you tell her that? Because then she's getting in her
'Cause they
mind.
wanna
She
fuck.
ready to be in a
'Cause they
relationship.
gonna fuck.
But I'm just saying,
Hey, Big
these
Mike, thanks for
days
joining.
you shouldn't have to go through all that. Because out of 10 no's, the 11th might be a yes.
Yeah, but they don't really want to fuck the 11th. They want to fuck the 10. So it's worth them not being honest. And then this
No, it's never worth not being honest. You gotta be honest at
I'm
all
not saying
costs, or
that
your
they
card will be
should.
pulled.
I'm not saying
No.
they should. I'm saying that's what they do. They don't be
Oh,
honest
okay,
about
that's what they
the
do.
fact that they want to fuck off on their girl with their girl. They don't be honest with the other bitches. Hey, I got a girlfriend. It's not honesty on both parts from them.
That's true.
So
I'm gonna read T comment. She came back to say it definitely plays a part in my relationships.
Damn, what
I-
you smoking? Fungus? What's this smell funny?
I have taken myself out of the dating pool altogether. I don't want to. I don't want commitment. I don't want to get married. It really left me scared to even try. That's
I feel
so sad.
for you, sister, but
That's
therapy.
sad. That's
Only thing I
sad.
can say is
And she's
therapy.
such a sweet woman. She
You
came.
wasting love.
She is, because she is so sweet. She actually was in here yesterday.
Aw.
She came back to say, I would consider myself damaged when someone asks, "Why didn't you call me back?" it gives me the power saying because I don't have to, if that makes sense. Yeah, because she probably wasn't when she was with him. She was in a place where she had to call back and she had to answer, or have a reason why she didn't, and that probably do give her power to say, I didn't want to.
But I appreciate the fact that she taking a step back instead of further injuring other niggas in the game.
Messing with people.
Ladies, I'm gonna give y'all a cheat sheet. Anytime nigga call you and want to know your whereabouts or because he don't want to come across you because when he talking.
I'm gonna tell you, Tom. I have always thought that to be
true. You at your mother house over east? All right, cool.
I had an ex like that, like would call, "Oh, where you at?" And I believe he only asked where I'm at, so we wouldn't be in the same place.
And I'm a lie about where I'm at.
So I started doing that, but then what he would do?
Whole time you're on his porch,
right? Video call
out here,
and I would
see
pick
you
up.
in there fucking that bitch.
Exactly.
He would video call, and I would be like, not answer the video call. He'd be like, and I'll call when I get in my car. Well, why you answer the video when you wasn't in there? And to me, it start feeling like how things was with my ex-husband. Like, hold up. So now you want to know every little thing. And if I don't do every little thing, you feel like every little thing is me doing the opposite. I'm telling you, when I'm in a relationship, I'm not a cheater.
Me either.
I ain't finna cheat.
But it'll be funny if you sitting there and you see him in there fucking a bitch and you like, yeah, open the door, and you go in there and fuck the bitch better than him.
and then it blow the whole scene.
You leave with the bitch. You done took his bitch.
blow the whole scene. Blow the whole scene, and it's crazy. It's just
you be
crazy
sitting
to
outside
me.
Like Cisco crying.
I just don't get why men don't come, or women don't come in the door truthfully.
I mean,
so you saying
women
you want a
partially
nigga?
are true.
You want the nigga to be like,
that's the nigga you fuck.
I might fuck off on you like 5 times a year. Like that's what you want him to say, shit like that.
I want to be in. Mike got the crying laughing emoji. I don't mind being with you, but sometimes I get a taste for something else. Well, they might say, well, let's taste something else at the same time, or just and for me, it's never always like I want to step out for sex. It's like I need to breathe. So if I'm stepping away and I'm not answering the phone, it's not because I'm doing something with someone else. It's just because I want to breathe in a different kind of adult atmosphere. I want to sit around other people, talk, laugh, trip. To me, I think it looks stupid. You on FaceTime while I'm talking to people. I feel like a dog on a leash.
That's insecurity.
On that person's part.
Like me per se, back in my heyday, you know what I mean, when I was with somebody and be out there at the same time and shit like that, like I used to want to be honest to the person I was with. Didn't give a fuck how the outside people felt because my heart was with the person on the inside.
Right.
But I used to want to all the time just walk in the house one day and just be totally honest. You know what I mean, like Corey Holcomb said before, I love you. I love the kids. But I gotta fuck these hoes.
It's something in me.
My thing is,
I used to go home crying like, oh man, I done fucked
like
up
if a female roll up on me that you fucking, that my man fucking, I want to be like, oh, hey, Miss Wednesday, because that's the day he make time to fuck you.
You want to be
ice cold.
Yeah, like
hey, Miss Wednesday, now shit.
Like, what you addressing me for, bitch? Keep the pleasantries. Or keep it pushing.
Right.
Because to me, anything more than that, if he ain't introduced me to you, bitch, you being messy.
So, Buddha, you the type.
Hey, Miss
if the chick be like, yeah, and I be sucking this bitch.
I be like,
you be like, oh, well, how long it take you to make them come?
Yes.
10 minutes.
Next time,
I do it in 3.
No, I ain't going to compete with you, bitch. Ain't no need. I'm going to say, oh, next time, send me a video. What tricks you got?
Hey, Tamika, good morning, cousin. Sam Speak said, it's all BS. So, Sam, what part of it is BS? Like the not being truthful, because I just jumped over to Facebook for a minute. Not being truthful. I think being truthful up front is what it is. A lot of people say, because we can have threesomes, but really, honestly, how long does that last? How long does that thrill last?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on the people.
I don't know. I'm not impressed by shit like that no more.
Yeah. I think once you
I
had
did that shit a whole lot when I was young. Like,
yeah. Once you've had it, it's like, okay.
Yeah, when I got older and I start hearing niggas, they be like, yeah, man, had me a threesome. Like, okay.
But sometimes it's who you want to do it with. You feel me? Like me, I don't envision telling myself to my man that we can't have a threesome ever at no point in life. Kanye really made a song about that, saying like you done fucked and did all this wild shit with these other niggas, but then when you get with your man, you being all prudish and weird. But I don't feel like you gonna have a
right. Well, like
love
Tone
and
say
healthy
sometimes,
relationship
now
with a
you
shitty sex
you're a
life.
church woman.
Yeah,
It's
like,
not just that. It's just like been there, done that, conquered this shit. Wrote a book, wrote a book about it. Like here you go. Like I've done all of that. So it's not that I'm being prudish. It's just that I'm not impressed.
It's an excuse for a dude just to fuck around.
Yeah.
I don't think all the time, because what if it's the,
Well,
the woman
sometimes they want that
initiate it?
excitement of
What
having
if the
that sex.
woman want to do
My
it?
thing about it is just my opinion.
Mike said that's facts, Buddha.
It's about maturity because okay, if you with somebody they done been there and done all that, and you yourself done done it 10 times over, like what's the point?
Yeah, in that case, this
Now,
If you're gonna do that to be excited, then I don't fucking need to be with you.
I have noticed like some people who say they are in polygamous relationships. A lot of times, to me, I don't look at it from the sex angle. I look at it from the household overall because 3 incomes, they're winning. Then you have a man who can go out, bring the cake in, make sure so every Christmas, holiday, bill, mortgage is already paid, y'all covered. And then again, it falls back to the 3 incomes. And then when it comes to women, not every woman want to cook, clean, like me, certain things. Toilet gotta be clean. But everybody don't want to come in and clean the toilet, but she might be a damn good cook. So let her go in and cook. I got the cleaning. He bring this money in. Then when I go to work, I bring my money in. We take a vacation. Our kids taking great vacation.
If people take,
I'm looking at it like that, and with the sex off the table.
If people take the sex aspect out of everything, should it be better? When you think of gay relationships, first thing you talk about is sex. When you think of polygamy, first thing about sex. Get married, first thing they talk about is sex. You know what I'm saying? But if you take that part out of it and really see what you got after that, that's the key.
That's the thing. Take the sex off the table. Let me read Sam's comment real quick. He said, everything is BS. Men and women aren't, sorry, let me get back to his comment. Men and women aren't honest with each other, let alone themselves. I don't know, Sam, because I'm pretty much honest with people, and if I feel like I like this, I'm gonna say I like this thing. If they want to be in a relationship, hold up, I don't like the word relationship. Let's just say I'm your good thing. You're my good thing, and let's be over there. Do I ever want to be like married and living? And it does, because some people will tell me like, "Well, V, I ain't here for that shit because that sounds stupid." But it's not because it's something that I want to do. Like I want to go cheat or I want to be with this person and that person. It's just I can't take my space overwhelmed. When you're in a relationship, a lot of time and attention and nurturing comes with doing that.
I mean, you can just be honest with yourself and just say, "Yo, hey, I don't care how old I am, I'm just not ready." There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I don't. And I really,
really want it though.
Yeah, you know I was going to say, and I really don't want to say that because I do want a relationship, but am I scared to be in a relationship? Yes.
I'm not scared to be in a relationship.
Everything
I'm
about
being with the wrong person.
Well, yeah, that.
That's
but then you
that's what it is.
Fucking bye. See you. Peacefully.
But I don't want to put my energy in too many times.
Don't.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, don't. Just let that shit flow.
But I'm a person who I love to love. So I don't got time to be filtering shit. Look, if you come to me straight up with your shit.
I'm gonna tell you what you
and they don't. Wait a minute, let me read this comment real quick. Bulldog City 1 said that man needs to speak for himself. Talking about the man on Facebook that everything is a lie. He's talking about Sam. Okay, go ahead.
My thing is for one, you gotta figure out really when you ready. You know what I'm saying? As far as relationships. And I mean, sometimes you may be ducking shit, but then you gotta think about the good things that you let pass too. You know what I'm saying? By overthinking shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sometimes people overthink it, except for Buddha. But a lot of people overthink shit. And like I say, my father always said, like, yo, just enjoy the beginning anyway. At least you got that.
The beginning be good until they be like, Cause I mean, you can come over and stay tonight. I don't sleep in no clothes. Bitch, I know you a week. I don't want to come over your house and sleep with you with no clothes on, cause I know what that means.
Why do you want to come in my house, bitch? I could be a murderer.
Like somebody invited me over their house and they was like, well, I got this, I got Ramadan, blah blah blah. So you gotta come at 10 o'clock. To me, coming over your house 10 o'clock at night. Then the next text was like, yeah, because we can watch a movie and cuddle. 10 o'clock, cuddle, watching a movie. All that sound like sex in my head.
It is.
And like we never uttered his ass finger, and we actually never spoke again. I just got to see things ahead of time, and some people will probably say, because I know you still deal with your ex. I don't still deal with my ex, but if my ex hungry, I'm gonna make sure he got something to eat. I got you.
I mean, he might have just wanted you to come for his evening select.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
But if it ends at like 7, why am I coming at 10? Tony, didn't make sense to me.
He needs time to debrief from the prayer.
Oh.
Well, debrief from your
shower
prayer.
and get naked with his kufi on.
And that probably worked for him and other women. It wasn't a thing that worked.
Or he might need a time for his Viagra to kick in.
Yeah, see that?
Might have been setting you up.
And then you get there and you like, the first thing they say is, well, why would you come over my house 10 o'clock at night?
But I hate to side with the ladies.
And they say that. I come over 10 o'clock at it works.
For this guy before.
A lot of times, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because a nigga don't do shit. That's just like people be like, oh man, them prostitutes on Garrison look like shit. Hey, they still up there. They making money.
Yeah.
When you gonna stay at when you ain't making money? You know what I'm saying? So somebody fucking these bitches.
And I was actually on the phone with somebody last night riding up Gerson. And he was like, these bitches, they are all over the place up here. And I said, because somebody is buying them. They talked about it on the Petty Show last week. They call them lot lizards. Where truck drivers see these women.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I said, these women are out here because they are
vicious,
making money. Men can sit back all they want and say, I ain't sleeping with her. I ain't doing this. I don't do the whores. You doing them. Stop.
Please just use a condom.
Them lot lizards, man, they used to be all dolled up, feet dirty as a bitch.
Somebody said that last week, too.
Yeah. Feet dirty. I know, man. Every state, they all the same.
Now, tell me you getting in the shower because the feet are wet. All the soap is running to your feet and your feet still dirty.
I never took a shower at a truck stop.
Really?
They are nasty. I never took a shower at a truck stop. You know, I was trucking and shit, man. Them truck stops.
I just think there's a lot of things in relationship you have to be cautious of. A lot of things that I'm willing to not filter through.
I don't want
not
to
saying
have
that
I
don't, and it's awful. I'm not saying that I don't want to be in a relationship, but I don't want to have to filter.
Damn, I got some nice teeth.
I mean, the first day, you can see the shit. The first conversation.
I just want to be okay if, like, even if I'm thinking it's going great, and then somebody just be like, "This isn't working for me anymore." I want to be like, "Okay, fine," you know. But then fine through that with everything else that happened will go left.
I think the average woman don't want. How can I put it? Don't take her options away. Oh man, can I say that?
Yeah, because don't hate
Most
on me,
women
bitch.
don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't want them
like,
to take their
give her the opportunity to say yes or no. Like, don't try to trick her into some shit.
Yeah, but
and that's what men do, though.
You out your pussy, like, boy, grow the
fuck
up.
I want you to come over and cuddle and watch the movie at 10 o'clock at night.
Give you the pussy anyway.
Bitch, I got a cab bed for you. I record my voice to it. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. It sounds
my
crazy.
perfume on it. Like, yeah. Like,
and women know when the day they meet you, what she'll do to you.
Yeah.
She already know.
Yeah. I try to tell dudes this, like a dude, he was like, yeah, man, you know, such and such, I call, she don't, you know what I mean? I said, yo, she don't like you. Just cut it out and leave it alone. She don't like you.
Yeah.
Because if a bitch like you, they gonna call you. All that shit just went out the window about who gonna call who first. We're adults. If a bitch into you, they gonna hit you up. Hey, what you doing today? They
even if she don't say all that, she gonna text you like, hey, you.
Yeah, they gonna immediately
she
gonna
say
see
you something cute.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she don't like you. Flat out. You can tell when a woman want to fuck you too.
Wow. Most people see me or hang out with me, they'll think like, oh, she is so gay. Like, I don't even want a guy. And really, that's just me having drinks, cutting up. Because if I get a chance to drink up, that means I really need some fun. I need to let my hair down.
Yeah.
So that's just what I'm doing when I'm having fun. But at the end of the day, a woman want a big, strong man that she knows she can just like, oh, sweetie, let me tell you about today.
Yeah.
And he can just kind of hold her close. You know what, babe? Go ahead.
And get to back to the where I say, like, you know, you can tell when a chick want to give you some pussy and shit. If you don't know that, you're an amateur.
Please.
You know
Please
what I'm
no.
Please stop having sex immediately.
If y'all having conversation, she may not even bring up sex, but it's keys to it. She like, hey, well, what you
She's
doing
flirting.
later? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
she gonna
You
say
like,
cute stuff.
I'm gonna be in the crib chilling. You say that, and they be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna bring you something to eat or blah blah blah.
Oh,
she wants to fuck you.
9 times out of 10, she
It's
wants
just
you.
on you at this point if you say something dumb. Because I've had times where a homeboy of mine and shit, me and him don't even swing no more. It's a sad situation. But this chick, I was cracking this one chick. Crack me fucking her. And a homegirl had saw him before. Now my man, I'm a dude, no homo, nice looking dude, dark skin, tall, built. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
I'm joking.
The chick already said, yo, next time you come, bring him, I'm going to fuck him. I tells this idiot, I say, yo, you ain't even gotta say anything. You just go in there and take your dick out. You know what I'm saying? He gets in there, and the worst shit you can do with a bitch is you sitting there, when they want to fuck you, you start talking about politics and the way of the world. Pussy dried up.
She's not even interested.
She like, yo, don't ever bring him back again. I thought he was cool. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, you talk for an hour. I said, what?
Well, maybe he didn't know
that she was trying to fuck.
No, I told him.
He knew because you told him. But maybe he realized some shit that he didn't want to fuck.
Stupid.
There could have been some stuff about her that he.
It's just in and out.
Let me read this comment. Rodney Pierce said over on Instagram.
So then I ended up having a bucket.
Dang. So look at that, friend. Rodney Pierce said, "I'm going to say most women now refuse to sacrifice themselves for a relationship because many have done so and failed with other men. So they choose to act as men do, feed them, fuck them, and forget them."
But that's weak though, because you.
But I don't
up.
agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
He said that women choose to do what men do, feed them, fuck them, and leave them. Rodney Pierce, I know how many people say that pussy is here, there, everywhere, blah, blah, blah. To me, if I give you something, it's a prize. I'll feed anybody and send them on their way. But if fuck them, I ain't finna have sex with everybody because once I have sex, I feel a little connected. And I don't have multiple partners. So if we sleeping together, this is the one person I'm sleeping with.
Did you say pussy was a prize?
I said me. I said I know somebody like Tony's gonna say it's not.
I know all pussy do not feel the same, so yeah, it is a prize.
To me, I'm a prize. I'm a prize.
That's good. You're supposed to have high self-esteem.
And I'm not willing to sleep with.
Fuck
them, feed them, and leave them. My throat not clean.
No, just clear it. There you go.
Hello.
And I was just joking a minute ago, but every woman still should feel as though they're a prize. But you know the females that go overboard. Like, yeah, like I had a homegirl. Yeah, I've been single for 14 years because I refuse to settle. No, bitch, don't nobody want you.
In 14 years,
you hit the wall.
14 years, sis.
This bitch can't even buy a dick.
Yeah, you gotta wake up and know why you're single at times. And reevaluate yourself, because your single life could be it's because of you. There's something about you that make God say, nah, I ain't fucking with it. This shit ain't working.
If the chicks like that, especially if they hate it when the homegirl meet a guy and they get in a relationship, they be the private investigator. Girl, I seen him at Walmart. He was looking at that cashier like he was trying to go. Like, yo. He's a spokesperson for fucking Colgate, bitch. He just trying to make a sale.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Why do everybody think that everything somebody? Because I'm a person who sells things, so I always, hey, how are you? Blah blah blah. I talk to everybody, especially when podcasts. You want people on your show. Yeah. You greet them. I can't be in a relationship with somebody like, why you was talking to him like that? Why you over there smiling, bitch? Because this is what I do.
You said now why you
But see,
smiling?
the thing
It
about
pays
it,
my
Damn,
bill.
a bitch can't
the
smile.
thing about it too, V, I'm
What
not
the fuck?
tooting our horn, but people know it's in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So you could be anywhere and somebody want to take a selfie
Yeah.
or something.
Right.
Are we trying to sleep with the person? No.
No.
You don't know who they know, and that could be a connection. That's what people need to
Yeah.
understand. Like, yo, when you trying to build something in this this industry and stuff like that, man, like, yo, it's not about like,
Because Miss V
wanting
is
to
quick
fuck
to
everybody
take a
or
picture.
get fucked with everybody.
You
know
hit
what
me
I'm
and be like,
saying?
Miss V, y'all coming through? Yep, I don't know about everybody else, but I'll be there. Like, you're not known unless you're known.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something you got to prepare yourself to deal with when you're dealing with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
and
you
that's
can't
why it's
handle
hard.
that, don't.
That's why it's hard for
Or
me
dating
to deal.
attractive people, period. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard out here for pretty bitches.
And
Why
I
would you
want-
marry a porn star knowing she a porn star?
Right.
True.
I want to
Why you
when
fuck
my
you
like
that?
guys want to look
I
you
was at
over
work.
before you go out. I think that's crazy to me. Like I want to go out and I want my
Right.
mate to look sharp every time. 'Cause
Yes.
even if we're not together, people gonna look at you and say, "Oh yeah, that's so and so
A
man. He
reflection.
look good."
Now
Yes.
some bitches
That part.
It's a
will want
reflection
the
of
man
me.
go out looking like Hillbilly Jim
She a fucking
No.
fool.
because she don't
She a
want
fool.
nobody to look at her.
She a
Hell
fool.
no.
Ain't no
That
bitch
nigga
dressing
playing
me.
with
That's
you
a fool
like
to
because
me.
you fucking help a nigga that look like Hillbilly Jim. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've seen it though. Big country ass Jane, like, man, this nigga wife dressed him, man. She
Yo,
all
yo,
snazzy.
Your
This
iPad
nigga
in
look
his back
crazy
pocket.
as
Your
shit.
Right.
iPad in his back pocket.
Like it's really crazy. Rodney Pierce said, "B, what you got, my girl, on Buddha, looking real relaxed." I ain't give Buddha nothing. Buddha, what did you take? Why you look so relaxed? Is what Rodney Pierce want to know.
Because I'm free from working for other motherfuckers, Rodney. That's why.
So it's called Happy
Does
High.
his wife dress him?
Rodney Pierce, does Miss Sandy pull your clothes out and make sure?
Put this on. We going out. I want you to look nice.
That's a question. Big Mike said, "You ain't lying, Miss V. She gonna check from head to toe." And yeah, because when we were together, I'm gonna make sure. All right, I ain't even going, but you need to be the part. Mike, what are you putting on? Let me see that hat with this, with that, and even if it don't work, let me go make your whole outfit
That works.
that work because it's gonna be up to par. Like how you look is a reflection of me. So when you see me going somewhere, don't say, "Well, what made you wear that dress?" Because this bitch is bad.
Yes.
And it's gonna get attention, and somebody gonna say, "That's Miss V from Straight Talk." You know what? Let me get a picture before you know it.
Yeah.
Then their friends, and then their friends. Even if it's a hating bitch, I don't know who she is. Let me see who this bitch
Yep.
is. I don't care. I gotta follow.
But I
Yeah.
must say, fellas, if you getting dressed and your bitch mad at you, don't ask her how you look. But she wants you to go out a little fucked up at that point.
That's cool.
I don't know. I'm
So
never
you
gonna
can
be that
laugh
one.
at
Me neither.
I'm never gonna be that one that not care what
My
you got
second
on.
wife did that bullshit to you. She
Official
like, you really gonna ask me? I'm like, let me go change
YBM
this shit.
Freaky. This name says official _ YBM Freaky with
Ooh.
2 Y's. Just joined. I
One of
just
them
wanted to say
names we was
welcome.
talking about
There's some
earlier.
names I can't get. Oh, dang. Rodney Pierce just came up with a comment. He said, "Laughing my ass off. Hell no. I'm my own man. But we will coordinate." How cute are that?
Okay, coordinate.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
He the guy down this harbor that would have the shirts on, I'm with her. And it said, I'm with him.
Right,
and they
right.
have on matching Reeboks and shit.
Not
And
Reebok.
I think it was last year, Rodney, you and your wife just went to Jamaica. Did y'all wear matching short sets while y'all was in Jamaica? I mean, because I could just see that for y'all. I can see that for y'all.
I
They've
can
been,
see
and Rodney
Rodney
Pierce, how many
when-
years have y'all been together? They've been together a long
I can see
time.
Rodney
Since I
wearing
was
the
young.
table shorts that's folded up
The
and come in a
picnic table?
package.
I ain't gonna
The
talk about
short-
Rodney Pierce clothes because Rodney Pierce by timeless. So
I gotta
know he
get
got
him because he
taste.
got me a couple times and I let him slide, so I gotta pay him
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Oh, he stay sliding the joke.
It's
in.
all love,
You know
though.
he'll do it. You know he'll do it. All right, so
He one of the best supporters of all the shows.
Yay.
Love him.
Maybe the best.
the best.
Yeah,
The
we
best,
gotta
'cause
get
we even
together
talk
and give him
outside
something.
of,
Even though he
here.
won't come in, but
Well, actually, Rodney Pierce said he was going to start his own show.
oh, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
Wait a minute, what is this?
Google talk.
Oh no, that was
Google.
something that Sam said earlier. Yeah, because everything he says sound like he Googled it. Tone always say that to him. He said, "No, they've been together 27 years."
Damn. Okay with the flex.
Now, Rodney Pierce, let me ask you honestly: have you ever had that moment where you wanted to just push her down?
Oh, wow, we
Every time he look at Shannon Bobana.
See, Rodney Pearson, they have a ranch at home, so they don't have steps. But do you ever like go in the other room and go to bed? I think I would be that person. We need 2 rooms. Like we need separate.
I don't know. I'm the nigga that ain't going to bed mad because you have fucked
No,
up
not
dreams.
mad. Just sometimes I want some space.
I read this article where this lady said her marriage works. Her husband was married for like 30-something years. She worked, he worked, but they have their own places and they just stay over each other's house.
What's it as a girl that's on the
This
he
ain't
said
the bro
yes.
show.
He said yes, he do have those days.
This ain't the bro show, but I'm gonna give whoever you just said a big get the fuck out of here.
That's what she said.
Well, listen, one of the girls that comes on Shim Talk here at Thomas JMA Studios Fridays at 6 p.m. Her and her wife live in 2 separate places.
Yeah, some people just need it's not just space that they need. Some people might be a little more tidy than others.
I mean, but the thing is,
but if you got money, the fuck, there ain't no waste. If y'all got money, listen,
that kind of money.
I did not say that they were 2 very wealthy people that lived on opposite sides of Central Park who were in the article. So for them, I guess money ain't a matter for them.
I don't know. Danny DeVito and his girl, they've been together
Maybe they're
all these years, and they always lived in their separate houses too.
Because she might want to decorate one way and he might want to decorate another.
I don't think the decorations should be a reason why you don't live with your mate.
I think it's all of it. I think
shit
it's
to
the
me
energy.
just opens the door for other shit.
If you on other
That's
shit,
if you don't have self-control.
So it
everybody
comes
not
to this.
on
You
other
gonna be
shit.
worrying about me being in my house all the fucking time
By myself.
and all that type of shit.
I'm not gonna be
How
worried.
insecure are you? Or are you good that she over there, you over here?
Listen, if you
I'm
doing
gonna be mad
something,
when I
that shit
hire
gonna
a
come
sexy
out.
maid if I got money like that.
Then you should. And send pics.
That's
Thanks.
disaster. That's
Look when
wasting
he cleaning
time.
up. Betty
I'm
came in
just
here and missed
saying.
today.
That's a waste of
It's
time.
not disaster. It's called self-control. Like, that's like you going.
That's like not
never
trusting you when
going
you go out to a
That's
party.
not trusting yourself when you go to a party. If you can't go outside or get a bitch that look good to come clean your house without fucking her, your ass
So
need
what's
therapy.
the reason in living in 2 separate houses?
It could be for their own mental sanity. Some people don't like.
So you shouldn't be
to
with a
have
person
other
that you
people-
can't live with. Case closed.
It's not that you can't live with them. It's that you have the option of not living with
Case
them.
closed. That's insane.
That's not insane.
That's my opinion.
That's his opinion. He's
The
entitled to
fuck
it.
I'm
He-
with
you-
somebody and they living in.
And they
Come
live in
on,
2 different.
man.
You
So-
can
so
say
you
that,
can't
but you
even
ain't say
have-
it's insane.
You
I
can't
ain't
even
married.
have separate rooms.
I'm not
though?
marrying a bitch and she live in another house and I live in another. That's just stupid.
But would
to
you
me.
agree that to have like, cause every man, I don't care who they are, have this thing called the man cave.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. You need a space of your own at
that's
times.
yours.
I'm not saying live totally somewhere else, but do I have this other room that I want to go to? Before Maurice came back home to stay with me, I would sleep from this room sometimes in this
And
room
that's
when nobody
fine.
living with me.
That's the life of a single woman. When you married, you know what the fuck I'm married to you for if I can't roll over and hold you at night?
I
But
mean,
you
I
also
feel
really
the same
fucking like you
way.
if I'm living in a separate house from you.
I
right?
feel the same way, but I don't judge other people's
I'm just
shit.
saying. To me,
Shit.
that shit is
'Cause
dumb.
sometimes when you don't have that
Fuck, I'm
space,
married to you.
you be
for
like
I
Miss
gotta go
Betty
20
pushing that
miles
man
to your
down the
house.
steps, 70-something years old, and busting
I'm
his head
so
with a
sad.
cane.
So my thing is this:
God.
you have to charge both people because something is wrong there that they never worked out. A woman is silly for sitting around putting up with bullshit. A man is silly for sitting around dishing this shit out to somebody you supposed to fucking love. I'm just speaking reality.
All right,
I'm
so
not gonna be
before we
married
go,
to
how
somebody not
would we
sleeping in
want
the
to wrap?
same bed.
What things y'all want to wrap this topic up with before we get out of here?
What advice can we give people that we think
Each
makes for a
person, somebody,
lasting-
everybody do a different.
Wash your penis.
hot sex? Cause nobody wants BV like Tone said. Wash your penis, but hot sex.
I think for me, the cap on this topic would be know what you're getting into and be ready for it.
and
Know
be
the
respectful.
person. Know the person.
Shit.
Know the person.
Make
Be
sure that's the
respectful.
person that you want to live in the
Make
same
sure
house
it's your
with.
person. Rodney Pierce said everyone needs space, but space doesn't mean love and respect disappears with that space. Sometimes
No.
you just want a little bit of space.
And that's the thing. Respect is up for grabs at that point. If y'all living in 2 separate households and all this type of shit, man, my niggas will look at me like, what the fuck wrong? Oh, you let this bitch live in a no? Come on.
No, see, they had different properties, but they always stayed the night over each other's house, so they weren't
they was
spending
dating.
nights apart. They
they've
were
been dating.
married for years,
Yeah.
and then she
Well, of
would
course
stay
they
over
was
his
married for
house,
years, 'cause
and
they
he
never
would
had to
stay
face
over her house.
anything.
Yeah, They was
cowardly.
well. I mean,
if he
I don't
snore,
know.
fart at night, like she ain't have to face anything.
No, they stayed together in each other's homes.
Somebody just don't
They
want to
sometimes.
commit to
No,
being in the
all
same
the time.
house.
Okay.
The only time they were not in the same space as far as sleeping at night was when they were off on business meetings.
Okay. All right, y'all. This has been Straight Talk. It's your girl, Miss V.
Lola.
Oh,
Can you just say it?
Big Tone in the house. I see y'all tonight. I think I'm about to be on 2 more shows.
Yes.
Today.
So tune back
I'm having
in.
a different
Today,
hat, yo.
today at 4, we got the Petty Ass Lump Show. At 6, we have Rob's Room, which I think they'll be wrapping up their last show soon here. So we got to give them a good farewell. And at 7:30, the Bro Show, Masculine Talk. I mean, I'm in here engineering. They don't even let me breathe loud. So
Damn.
it's all men talk tonight, 7:30. So tune in. I thank y'all. Straight Talk with Miss V, Lola, and Big Tone will be back next Tuesday at 11. Peace.